Weeks have been kind of a whirlwind for me, being out with COVID, and coming back after and making the decision to move to third has been a real big decision from Coach Maneri and myself to move over there, and it's been great. I've been taking a lot of ground balls over there, getting a lot of work in, and I have a lot of confidence over there, so that's good. And I'm looking forward to learning more stuff over there and continuing to gain more confidence and start over there and see how it goes from there.
Yeah, sorry, just a quick follow-up. I mean, just have you ever played third base before? I mean, what's your experience level with the infield, and just kind of how has that adjustment been for you so far?
Yeah, sure. So I played a lot of third base in high school, my sophomore and junior year, and some of my senior year too. Just the limited season we had. So I had some experience over there. Knowing where to go and what to do over there. So I do have some experience. Yeah.
Hey, Will. Wilson Alexander from The Advocate. Pleasure to get to meet you. How is there a plan for, still pitching and trying to balance that in some way? Or are you focusing now full time on playing third base?
I think at the moment, right now we're focusing all on third base and hitting more. But later in the season, maybe if things go that way, maybe come out of the bullpen later in a series or something like that. But for now, I think third base is what I'm completely focused on. Yes.
Obviously, with everything you guys have been through, what does it mean just to have a chance to start the season? And what are you looking forward to about having a chance to see Air Force on Saturday?
I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat that?
I was saying, what does it mean to have a chance to play Air Force on Saturday after everything you guys have been through with COVID? And how excited are you to try to knock them off?
It means the world. Having the opportunity to play on Saturday against a great team like Air Force, or any team at all, really, just having the opportunity to play after all of this, this whole whirlwind of stuff that's been going on with COVID and the whole 9 yards. It really means a lot to be able to play and have the opportunity to get out there on the field and play on the diamond.
Well, Maneri had sort of wasn't very. When did he come to you with the idea of moving you to third base? And what was it sort of like? How did you react to it after having spent so much of your time here pitching? With like a week before the season, say, all right, we're going to put you at third base.
Right. So he came to me, I guess probably 3 weeks ago with the idea, and I took some ground balls over at third base just one day, not making any throws, and so I took some ground balls, and then I was out because of COVID reasons, and then came back one day, and we had really made the decision to pursue that idea, and really go for it. So that idea, I'm excited about it, and I'm confident in it, and Coach Maneri's confident in it too. So that makes it all the better. So I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Will, Jared Brotman with the Reveille here. Considering you played high school baseball at Jesuit in New Orleans, I'm sure you ran into Trey Morgan a couple of times. Did you guys have any unique experiences, Jesuit Brother Martin rivalry kind of going on the New Orleans baseball circuit?
We'd always been rivals in high school and growing up, but once we put the purple and gold on, it was all brotherhood, and we're some of the best teammates. And Trey's one of my greatest friends, and so not too much going on there. So once the purple and gold goes on, we're all good.
Hey, well, obviously the other side of you playing third base is you're going to be hitting a lot now. I mean, just I know that was a plan for you maybe early in the fall as well, is to maybe get a couple at bats. But just kind of talk about maybe how your hitting has evolved this off season, and kind of how Eddie has worked with you. What are some of the things y'all have worked on?
Yeah, so I mean, ever since I moved over to third base, it's been nothing but getting better with hitting and stuff. It had been a focus when I was pitching as well, but it's a lot more in depth now with Coach Eddie, and so we work on it every day, and he gives me a lot of confidence up there. Just saying leaving the little things to Eddie really matter, and that's really helped me to become a better hitter and a better person. So.
can jump in here and ask another. I'm curious about one of your teammates. I mean, what has it been like for you coming in as a freshman and watching Landon Marceau, both as a pitcher, and from your perspective now as a hitter, someone who's developed so much over the last few years and seems to have a really strong command of what he does now?
Yeah, Landon's a great guy. He's one of the best out here, and he's a great pitcher. And as a hitter, he's a tough guy to face. He's tough. He's got developed that really gross slider, and he's a tough guy up in the box. But he's a great teammate, and I really like him as a guy.
Will, while we're on the subject of tough guys to face, can you speak to what it's like coming into college baseball and having to face 100 from Jaden Hill in an inter squad? Like, what is that like? Step in the box with a guy with that kind of stuff.
Don't blink. That's it's tough coming here as from high school. That was something I'd never seen before. So facing a guy like Jaden has definitely been a challenge. But sometimes you fall to the challenge, but sometimes you rise up to the challenge as well. So it's been a good learning opportunity.
Will, just to clarify something, did you say you did have coronavirus?
I did. Yes, I did.
You feeling okay now?
Feeling much better. Yes, much better.